So I finally stumbled across something that I want to talk about, or I feel is worthy of talking about. I feel like it's worthy of my insight, or I wouldn't even call this insight, but my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not about to say anything prophetic, nothing too groundbreaking. Well, maybe it is. Sometimes the simplest things are revolutionary. But I don't know. We'll try it out. Before we get into that, though, welcome to the nation, Monster Nation. That is. I'm your host, your tour guide, your landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I'm off the damn floor with you if you don't follow the rules. The rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe. Hit us with some hype points. Hit the bell for notifications if you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen in the nation. Leave us a super thanks, a super chat, or Cash App. Cash App tag going to be in the description, along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap. Right? All of the mixtapes is there, translation. You know what I mean? Well, almost all of them. All of the mixtapes, they go all the way back to Shell Shock. That means Rockin' Out West. That means the best of the Monster Mondays. All of that's there. All the way forward to Nonviolent Rocco, Fabian. So yeah, go there and indulge. If you rather hear me rap than hear me yap, go over there, click that link. It's not in the description now, but it will be when I end this video. Um, Also, there's a merch link there where you can get all kind of Rock This Monster Nation, hats, shirts, hoodies, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Listen, if your husband is a real hip hop fan, to you ladies out there, you would get wild cool points because most chicks don't even know about Helter Skelter and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying. You'll get extra points for that one right there. Anyway, what else? What else? What else? When you're writing on the walls here, aka leaving comments, you can spell things however you want, except for the names of our dignitaries, our legendaries, and our monuments, our monumentaries. I made that up. Um, it's monster, not monster. It's a A, no ER at the end. It's helter skelter, not helter skelter. A's and H's, no E's and R's. It's ROCK, rock, not ROC. If you a Crip, you get a little pass. I understand y'all got a little politics, but you got to throw me a little hint in a comment. And if you don't want to put yourself on blast like that, then just spell my name right. Don't nobody got to know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to know you, the Crip, spelled my name with the C and the K if you don't tell them. All right, so that's all I'm saying. Um, oh yeah, and this boot camp click is BCC. It is not BBC. Pause. That's what your girl said. We are pause practitioners around here, so don't get it twisted. Like all you pause protesters, get your ass out of here. It is what it is. I argue with your mama. So anyway, go Knicks. Like I said, until the next season start, I had to put a limit on. Until the next season start, you will address me as champ from here on. Like your name Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs call everybody champ. Y'all just gonna call me champ because god damn it. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. But like as I said, I didn't care about nothing else to talk about. Wasn't too much moving me other than this Knicks ish. Yes, but Jay Z, let's get to it. Sorry for the delay, but I wanted to wait for somebody, some folks to get in here, and I ain't want all of that pause, and I ain't want all of that dead time, all of that. Oh, get in here, pause. So yeah, Jay Z, everybody's mad at Jay because he's partnered with Target. Did he make himself a target? I don't know. I have a I have a revolutionary yet very, I don't know if it's revolutionary, but it's definitely very simple position on that or opinion on that. It is my opinion goes as follows. So So, so what? So, y'all just gave Jay-Z however much money y'all gave him. We still don't have to, we not going to listen. Respectfully to Jay-Z, right? I remember when Jay-Z could have told you, don't wear jerseys no more, and ain't nobody wearing jerseys no more, right? But niggas is wearing jerseys again, right? You remember when Jay said that, right? I remember when he said that. It was quite impactful. You remember the 444 album where he was telling everybody all of these smart things, all of these mature things? Niggas ain't listen. Ain't nobody cared. Niggas is still chasing the shiny objects, the twerking temptress. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no niggas ain't moved nowhere forward since he put out an album talking all that mature-ish. Niggas is still out here tripping, trapping, and tricking. Tripping, tracking, and tripping, trapping, and tricking. They still out here doing all. You understand what I'm saying? So I say that to say this: Jay-Z was once probably, if not the one of the most influential voices in hip hop. I don't feel like, respectfully, I don't feel like he has that same effect on the culture now. Like, he's older. Like, first of all, he's older than the youth. Like the youth, these young niggas, the way they tell it, these young dudes don't know nothing about Jay-Z or whatever. They more into Lil Wayne and so on, or whatever, the more current, the newer, whatever. They into that, not his era. And even people from our era are people from Jay-Z's era, his true fans. We're too mature and too damn old to be following the thoughts and the style and the whims of another human. You understand what I'm saying? Like of a rapper, of an entertainer. When you in your 40s and 50s, can't no rapper change how you view life. Not Nah, he can't change your principle. You passed that already. You know what I mean? That's at least that's what I think. You know what I mean? So again, my opinion on Jay-Z signing a deal with Target is, so what? They If we as a people are stick to our conviction, then Target will have just given Jay-Z free money. Jay-Z can't force us to go. He can't force us to go shop at Target. He can't. There's no law that says, okay, since Jay-Z crossed the picket line, we all have to go. If one of us crosses, then damn, we got to move it. There's no law that says that, goof troop. None. Somebody said we already shop at Target. All right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's you. Not me. Listen, bro. I don't even got to, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Politics and all of that, the racial issues and all of that kind of stuff makes me so angry that I tend to stay away from it. I have trusted people. I trust certain people for my info on this, and then I'm on social media, so I'm aware of a certain amount of it, but I don't like to get too emotionally invested because I have a strong sense of justice, and it literally gets me angry. And maybe my neurodivergence, to all of you who know what that is, I feel my anger louder than non-neurodivergent people. They call those neurotypical. I mean, neuro meaning shit that involves the brain. Divergent means different. I'm generalizing. Typical means normal, right? So neurotypical and neurodivergent are opposites, and I'm sure I'm neurodivergent, right? But yeah, we the studies say we feel I feel my emotions stronger than you if you're neurotypical. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, So I have certain people that are very close to me, loved ones, that they stick to that. Like they are in that field and are always, you know what I'm saying, researching and getting new details and new fucking heinousness. Every day the world is doing something uglier than they did yesterday, and I rely on those particular people in my life for that info. Like they keep me abreast. Pause. They keep me a titty of the situations, and if we boycott, if we ain't rocking with Target, then that's what we ain't rocking with Target. Then I ain't rocking with Target. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't have the time to, the energy to, the bandwidth to be first to that party because I have to do my job as well, which is to entertain and motivate and so on and so forth, right? But long story, I'm sorry for rambling, but yeah, I I'm not shopping at Target. Y'all do what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z can't make us shop at Target. He doesn't have that. I don't feel like his influence is that strong anymore. So we can all just be like, yo, so y'all think just cause y'all gave Jay-Z y'all money that we supposed to come, we cool now? Y'all underestimate us. And if we as a people are just strong, if we strong enough to do that, then we ain't even gotta be mad at it. We ain't even gotta be mad at Jay-Z. Well, y'all ain't gotta be mad at Jay-Z. I'm saying, not to say that, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so what y'all gave him? So what y'all gave that man? However many $1 million y'all gave him, we still ain't rocking with y'all. So you got to think, we don't rock with the government. Most of the people I know, but we'll still take a check from them where we could get them. Word they giving out free. Let me go get that money. Niggas got money during the pandemic. You know how many niggas got? Who was all of the PPPs? This, that, and the third. Niggas was just exploiting a loophole in the system. Now a lot of people got in trouble for that. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of people felt like they wasn't going to get in trouble for that. So it's like, I can exploit a loophole in the system and it don't hurt nobody. Give me that money, Mr. Government. We can treat this Jay-Z shit the same way. Jay's like, oh, what? Y'all want to keep giving me y'all money? We ain't got to like it, but we ain't got to trip. Because all we got to do is stand our ground. I'm not going. I don't care if Jay-Z, if JB, Jalen Brunson, J.R. Ewing, I don't care who say they doing a deal with them. We ain't rocking with them. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody said selective outrage. Just don't shop at Target. Right. Exactly. Now I can understand you feeling the way you feel about it. I'm an extremist with my beliefs. Like one time during COVID, it was like a year after COVID. It wasn't right in, all of the whatever. People were still catching COVID. They were still, you know, trying to force the jab down niggas' throats to this, that, and the third pause. And I got sick, and it didn't feel regular. It could have been COVID. Guess where I didn't go? But that's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm an extremist. If somebody who, if somebody would have chose to go to the hospital under those conditions, I wouldn't blame them. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust them. I don't trust no factions of this matrix we in. None of them. You know what I mean? But if I found out y'all was giving out $3 million, if I found out they was giving out $3 million checks to somebody like me who, I qualified for it, I'm like $1 million? What I gotta do for it? I'm not gonna lie to you. What I gotta do for it? Oh, I ain't got to do this. I ain't got to do that. I ain't got to do that. I might do that. But as you can see, if you as you can see or as you can deduce, I have very strong conviction. If it, I never even got the test, less than more the jab. That's my flex. You can't get me to do shit I don't want to do. I never even got the test. I'm like, stick what up my nose? If I could cough and you can get it, if you within 6 feet, why you gotta dig something way up my nose? Pause. Nah. You understand what I'm saying? So, but if there was something, niggas was getting those stimuluses and this, that, and the third, you ain't gotta agree with the government to take their money because they taking yours. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at things like that. I'm like, I'm good, bro. Like, and if that man, if Hova decides if he was able to stick them people up, the same people we beefing with, we got mad smoke. Let's assume we got smoke with these people, and then one of us figures out a way to rob them because if we don't, if we stick to our guns, that's what this effectively is, a robbery. He went and took their money for nothing because he can't force us to do nothing. So if we got drama with these peeps, and then one of our homies, you know what? I just stuck them niggas up for $20,000. I'm talking, hood, lower level street shit. In his situation, I just stuck these niggas up for several $1,000,000 and all that. I'm not making one commercial for these niggas. He got a Kawhi Leonard deal. You know the little side deal that they was allegedly talking about? I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They was talking about Kawhi Leonard had with the company where the Clippers was able to pay him more than the salary cap, but just by, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you understand what I'm saying? Do your research. Kawhi Leonard is like, all right, I'm the representative for this brand. I'm the face for this land and for this brand, and ain't make not one commercial, ain't signed one order. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing. Same thing to me. But yeah, I'm before I leave, I'm gonna block somebody. Think so? Yeah, you out of here. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Let me see something. Boom. Get your ass out of here. Anyway, yeah. So this real spill. Like yeah. I mean, y'all can be mad, but whatever, nigga. It's like, come on. If you mad, then I don't. Are you mad because you're going to Target? You mad? You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, Jay-Z made a deal. Now I gotta go to Target. Now there's no way I'm gonna be able to stop my daughter from going to Target now. Come on, B. Relax. If you made sense of this video, let me get 4 microphones. Rock on, rock on.